Yes, what's happening? What's going on? Today, what we got is a lat focused back day. Starting off with some pull-ups. Always start my back days with some pull-ups. Great way to get the blood flowing to the back. If you get really strong at pull-ups, you're gonna have a good back. Second exercise, I know it was a lat focused day, but I wanted to get some upper back involved, so we did some upper back focused rows, trying to get that squeeze. The focus was a big stretch at the bottom and a big squeeze at the top. Got a couple sets of those. Then I moved on to some lat pull down to really overload the lats. Try to go as heavy as I can on this while maintaining good form. Whenever I do lat movements, lat exercises, the main focus, what I'm thinking about whenever I'm doing that exercise is a big stretch at the top and focusing on driving the elbows towards the hips at the bottom part of the movement. Next, we moved on to some low single arm cable rows, working on that symmetry. With your back, you have to hit it from multiple angles to get the best development out of the back. So that's why I'm hitting some low rows. Again, all I'm thinking about is a big stretch at the top and then really driving the elbow towards the hips. With this one, I kind of imagine that I'm kind of dragging my forearm across the floor. That kind of helps me imagine how low I need to keep my arm path for this movement. I find with some of these back exercises, you have to kind of exaggerate the movement more so than any other movements just to get the areas that you're trying to target. So if you need to exaggerate the movement in regards to like how low you keep your hand or how low you drive your elbow, just exaggerate it, just go over the top. So whatever you have now, just push it a little bit more, go a little bit deeper and see how it feels, how your body reacts. And what I mean by deeper is just how low you keep your arm during this movement. So if you have a position now, just go a little bit lower and see how it feels. It works for me, so I exaggerate all my pulling movements, especially on lats, because I find when you don't exaggerate it and keep maintaining that imagination when you're doing the movement, your elbow and arm starts to creep up and you start to hit other parts of the back. And just to finish off, we're doing some high cable rows. Told you we're hitting our lats from multiple angles. The only reason I'm doing this is just literally for symmetry, just to fully finish off the lats from a different angle. I find with this exercise, I get a really good stretch. When I do this, I try to put my non-working arm across the bench, so I get and twist in towards the working arm a little bit, just so I get a bit more of a stretch. And that completes my full lat day. Let me know if you give it a go, and I'll catch you in the next video.